Welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are doing good tonight. And tonight I have something I want to show you all. I had purchased the original Tarte Graveyard Girl palette, Swamp Queen, and I love it. It is absolutely beautiful. This is what the colors look like, and this is what the brush looks like, guys. Now I don't have my boxes down here, but the boxes really do look similar. I guess I better back up and say I also bought one from China that is not the original one, and I just really was curious about it because I heard a couple of YouTubers saying that they got it and that it was almost exactly like the original one, and they were saying why spend that much money on the original when you can get the other one for, like, I think it was $15 free shipping. Now I want to start off by saying when I received mine, it really smelled like lead paint, literally, guys. And of course the real one smells absolutely yummy, just like Tarte always smells, so love it. Okay, now the smell that smelled like lead paint, it is going away, so it doesn't smell that much like that anymore. But anyway, I'm going to move on to the video because I really believe that, or move on to the color swatching, because my video camera is about ready to go dead. So I want to start by trying to swatch the three colors right here, okay, and then the same on the other one. Now I will say there's a highlighter in the original palette, and it is absolutely beautiful, and it is gorgeous, guys. Okay, so go with the first three, and then this next one, oh my lord, the pigment is insane. You guys see that? Okay, this is the highlighter. If you can't see that on my hand, it shows up a lot better in person. Okay, now let's move to the other ones on the fake palette, and you can't even see the highlighter, and not even just on my hand in this video, but you can't see it on your skin hardly at all, and you know, on your eyes. So that is a huge difference on those two things. Now on the brown one, it's not as pigmented as the other one, but it's also not even the same color, if you guys can see that. Okay, so we've got the original, the highlighter, and then the pink and the burnt color, highlighter, pink, and the burnt color. I hope you guys can see it. And you know, you really got to dig really deep in some of these colors in the fake palette. And also I want to say that some of them, even if you dig and dig, you really can't see them still. And I didn't try these with a primer because I like putting my eyeshadow on without a primer. I have a lot of primers, and I don't know, I feel like my eyeshadow blends a lot easier without it. Sometimes I'll put it on if I have a lot of time, you know, to mess with my makeup, but if I'm in a hurry, I don't usually bother with the primer. That's just me. Okay, now moving on, I'm going to start at the top of the first three on both palettes. Okay, so let's go from the inner. Okay, and this one is going to be so beautiful. Okay, can you guys see that? That's the top three. Now get the eyeshadow brush on the other one, which I must have, okay, knocked it off of there. Now on the middle one, the very middle colors, they're really not even similar. One of them is like a very bright peach, and the other one is more like a, I don't know, a fleshy peach color, I guess. But again, the rust color doesn't show up nowhere near like the original palette. That's the three top row colors on both palettes. I should have brought my little wipes down here, which I did not do. So I'm just going to kind of wipe them off. Now let's go to the second row. And this is the original one. Ooh, I love that middle one. Okay, now as you guys will be able to see that the hold on a minute, I had a little bit of residue left over. Okay, this is the next row on the original palette. These three right here. Okay, got 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're gonna go on to the next one. Get a different eyeshadow brush. All right. The white ones in the fake palette just does not show up at all. I mean, hey, I'd be really mad if this cost a lot. Thank goodness it didn't, because I'm telling you, the intensity on these is not very good on some of these colors, guys. As you can see, these three did not even show up on the fake palette. So this is the original ones, and they're just absolutely beautiful. Now, like I said, I don't know about with a primer. I should have brought a primer down here and put the primer on my hand. I was looking around to see if I had any primer down here. I think all my primer is upstairs, so let's try the last three. Guys, I can't remember. Did I do the, I don't know if I did the big row. I can't even remember, so I guess I'll do them again. Cannot even remember, I swear. Alright, that's just not showing up good. Alright, start again. Now this is all these the bottom row is kind of all in the plum family, and this is the original ones. This is 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, and they're all very, very pretty. Now the plum ones on the fake palette I'm going to put right above, and I don't know, I think these kind of look very similar, except for you really got to dig in these, but you can make the darker colors show up pretty well on the fake palette too, and they basically kind of really do look the same on the bottom row of the palettes. So there's not a huge difference on those. But as far as the other eyeshadows, the colors are totally different, and a lot of them are frosted, you know, in the Swamp Queens palette, whereas the fake one, most of these colors are flat. There isn't enough frost, and the highlighter is it's a very flat color. There is no sheen, so you know you're not getting the payoff of the highlighter in the Swamp Queens. I mean, this highlighter is to die for. It is absolutely beautiful, guys. So here's what I have to say. The brushes look totally very, very similar, identical pretty much. So, and then the actual palette itself, you know, they do look almost identical. The outside part is made out of paper on the fake palette, whereas this one is metal. So, you know, it's a better palette, the original, but you know, you're paying more money. So, you know, here's my input on it. My input is, I'm really scared to put something on my face every day that smells like lead paint, and this palette, when I got it, definitely smelled like lead paint, and it kind of lost that smell after I opened it a couple times just to look at it. So it doesn't really have that smell anymore, but you still wonder, you know, what is in the eyeshadows themselves. It's kind of scary. But if you guys just wanted to get this off the China website and, you know, compare them, you could do that. But guys, you will not replace the Graveyard Girls Swamp Queen palette. It is just, there's no comparison to it. So anyway, guys, I hope you all found this tutorial helpful and in deciding if you wanted to buy one of the palettes or if you wanted to try, you know, to compare the two. If I didn't answer any of your questions and you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments below. And I hope you guys will give me a thumbs up if you guys like this video. And I hope that you guys will be sure to subscribe to my channel. And I hope that I will see you guys in the next video. And until then, guys, be safe. Everybody take care. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now. See you soon.